So, in terms of romance anime, I have seen a quite few so far, and I found there are more or less two types of them. One is very dramatic and far-fetched that gives you high dopamine and an emotional roller coaster, right? Like Rent a Girlfriend and Domestic Girlfriend. But there is the second kind where they are really heartwarming and relaxing that puts you out of those traumas that you will feel in the past. And I love the both kinds. But frankly speaking, if your mind holds on to the thought that the real world only works like the first kind after you watched them, you really need to check out the second kinds. And here are my few suggestions of the second kind that will really help you to change the view on things. So first is Crush at Work. This anime is available on YouTube with an IMDb rating of 7.1. This is one of my favorite romance anime, and unlike others, here the protagonists are couple from the start. So what is the interesting part? And that is how they hide their relationship and maintains their normal life in the office with their colleagues. And when the story unfolds, we also can see the sweet and spice drama as well. This story is more or less targeted to the mature audience with a mature vibe of a romance and with a very less unrealistic drama. It is really a very enjoyable watch. And next is Horimiya that I actually watched to cool down my frustration of Kanokari, and with an IMDb rating of 8. The subtle and slow-going nature of this anime is really very easy to follow, and if I not go too far, this anime sometimes work as therapy with its smooth-going animations and BGMs. Next is a long title, My Love Story with Yamada-kun at level 999. This one focuses on the modern-day online dating culture, but in the aspect of video games. This one is also very easygoing and charming. At the same time, the makers' choices of animations to display the emotions and background music to explain the situations are really very eye-catchy and entertaining to watch. Also, this anime, I noticed the male protagonist is more of a looker than the female one, like Horimiya, and these things makes the anime a little more interesting for me. And now the anime that made me feel very happy to watch and really break those beautiful girl worshipping norms like Kanokari. And the name is Pseudo Harem. Don't judge by the name, there is not a single thing that you will see related to harem. Even kissing's never shown directly in the series. It is a pure rom-com and is a very good example of how to make a story heartwarming without adding too much spice in it. And lastly, we have Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. Although never mentioned anywhere, but I will call this one as love story of two rich kids who were living alone. Because who has luxurious private rooms in a multi-story building at their high school age? Whatever. The story is very simple. A girl helps out a boy in his daily life and they fall in love. But overall the execution is good and the anime was directly adapted from the light novel. So with good animations and plotting, overall this anime is really engaging and heartwarming.